Welcome, I'm Amber of the Little Resource House, where we seek out the joy in the little things. Is anyone else walking to the fridge every 10 minutes, or is that just me? Earlier this year, Kurt and I made some changes to our eating and our exercise routines, and the biggest thing that we've learned since doing that is how important it is to fuel your body throughout the day with the right nutrients. We have been eating a lot differently than we used to, and we have both noticed that we feel so much more energy and so much more motivation. At first, it felt really hard to break out of the habit of just grabbing the easiest snack we could find in the cupboard. But over the past few months, we've really developed a great repertoire of delicious and nutritious snacks that are still quick and easy to prepare. Today, I was planning on making my favorite Crispy Coconut Flake Granola, so I thought I'd bring you along and show you how you can make it and use it in one of our favorite snack ideas. And because we are clearly so passionate about good snacks, I thought I would share 4 of our other favorite healthy snack ideas with you as we go. But first, let's start on that granola. This granola is really simple to pull together. Start by preheating the oven to 300 degrees Fahrenheit and lining a rimmed baking sheet with parchment paper. In a large bowl, we are going to combine the dry ingredients, including 1 1/4 cups of large coconut chips unsweetened, 1 cup of rolled oats, 1/3 cups of pepitas, 1/4 cup of hemp hearts, 2 tablespoons of raw sunflower seeds unsalted, 1 tablespoon of coconut sugar, and 3/4 of a teaspoon of cinnamon. Mix all of the dry ingredients together until well combined. In a saucepan, melt 3 tablespoons of coconut oil over low heat. Once it's fully melted, remove it from the heat and whisk in the other wet ingredients, including 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, 1 tablespoon of almond butter, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Once it's all smoothly combined together, pour the mixture into the bowl of the dry ingredients and use a spatula to mix it all together until everything is coated. Pour the granola onto the baking tray and spread it out into an even layer. Pop it in the oven for 10 minutes. After the first 10 minutes, we'll remove the tray from the oven and stir the mixture before reflattening it into an even layer, and then returning it to the oven to bake in 2 to 3 minute bursts with stirring in between for an additional 10 minutes. But while that bakes, I'm going to share with you 5 of our favorite healthy and quick snack ideas for delicious and nutritious snacking. Sliced apples with almond butter. To make it, simply wash and slice an apple, sprinkle the slices with cinnamon, and add a tablespoon or so of almond butter to the side for dipping. I find the sweetness of the apple gives me a boost when I'm craving something sweet, but the almond butter helps it to feel a little bit more substantial. Plus, almonds are a great source of fiber, protein, and healthy fats, which will keep you fueled throughout the day. Toast with peanut butter and banana. This is a classic one, but why fix what isn't broken? To make it, smear natural peanut butter on a warm piece of toast, cover it in sliced banana pieces, and sprinkle it with cinnamon. I particularly like this one before bed because it's so warm and comforting. If you use a piece of bread that is rich in grains and seeds, you're likely to get a complete protein when it's combined with the peanut butter, and the banana adds a touch of sweetness. If you're out of bread, try rolling a banana up in a tortilla wrap smeared with peanut butter for another delicious variation of this classic. Popcorn with dark chocolate and dried apricots. This is my favorite snack in the evening, especially on a weekend when we have the chance to wind down and relax. To make it, add 1/4 cup of popcorn kernels and half a teaspoon of coconut oil to an air popper. Allow the kernels to fully pop, being sure to stop the machine as soon as the popping is spaced out over a couple of seconds. Pour your popcorn into a bowl, and while it's still warm, add 2 tablespoons of dark chocolate chips, 3 diced dried apricots, and a sprinkling of pink sea salt. It may not be the most nutrient-dense snack you could have, but it's a snack option that feels indulgent while still leaning on the healthier side. You probably wouldn't want to make it every day, but as I mentioned, it's perfect for sharing during a weekend movie night. Cupboard trail mix. Yes, you can buy pre-made trail mix or you can pre-mix your own trail mix, but I find that there's either something in the mix that I don't like, or if it's pre-mixed, I just easily overlook it in the cupboard when a snack craving hits. Instead, I like to make my own impromptu mix out of random items I can find in my cupboard. To make your own, simply combine a tablespoon or two of various small snacks you can find in your pantry. Some of my favorite things to combine are 6 to 8 almonds, pepita seeds, dried cranberries, cereal, and good quality dark chocolate chips. The options are endless and your mix entirely depends on what you have on hand, but the key is to look for healthy ingredients like nuts, whole grains, and dried fruit, and to only use a small amount of each. Once they're combined, you'll have more than enough healthy fats and proteins to satisfy your hunger. Our granola should be finished baking, so I'm going to remove it and leave it on the tray to cool completely. It's important not to touch it while it cools. Letting it rest will allow it to firm up and become pretty hard. So while it cools, that brings me to my fifth and probably my favorite healthy snack that we've been eating. Yogurt with fresh baked granola and berries. This one is pretty classic and maybe a bit predictable, but it's just too good not to mention. To make it, scoop out a couple of large spoonfuls of plain Greek yogurt into a bowl. Slice up a few strawberries and blueberries, or whatever fruit you prefer and have on hand. Top it off with a 1/4 cup of fresh baked granola, and if you're extra hungry, a teaspoon of almond butter. Greek yogurt is a great source of protein and calcium. The berries offset the bitter taste of the plain Greek yogurt, and the fresh granola adds the perfect crunch, as well as a handful of benefits from the coconut, oats, and various seeds. Not into yogurt? Simply add some berries and granola to a bowl and top with a little almond milk, and you have a snack that is just as delicious. Once your granola is completely cooled on the tray, break it apart using a wooden spoon or spatula and stir it in a jar or sealed container. I like to stash mine in this sealed jar that sits right inside our pantry cupboard for easy access. I hope you feel inspired to try one of these snack options the next time you are aimlessly looking through your cupboard for something delicious and filling to eat. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button below and share with me in the comments some of your favorite snack go-tos. And as always, make sure you subscribe to our channel if you want to see more videos like this. One quick note, I am not a doctor or a nutritionist, so do not take my snack suggestions as medical advice. Use discretion about the nutrients your body needs. These are simply just some suggestions. Remember that the good things in life are the little things, like fresh baked granola and a perfectly satisfied belly. Bye, friends.